Hi friends, in today's video we are entering into part 6 of the chapter and the topic for today is imperialism and nationalism. All we are going to discuss here is about jealousy, selfishness, rivalry and all, how the people try to get others power, etc. Let us start with it. In the previous parts, what we have discussed about nationalism means liberal, democracy, freedom, and all, right? So, the nationalistic people they were asking for freedom and democracy, but this was only in the first half of 19th century. By the last quarter of 19th century, that is in the last 25 years of 19th century, the ideas of nationalistic people became like a selfish one. They started to believe one particular thing and they wanted to implement the same thing. They didn't listen to other nationalistic views. Clear. They were different nationalistic groups. For example, in India, we are having political parties, right? DMK, ADMK, BJP, and all. So, for us, they are common. They are political parties. But each political parties they are different from each other, right? Likewise, here, nationalistic groups are there, but they were different from each other. So they were intolerant of each other. They cannot tolerate other people's fight or protest. And this chance was utilized by European power to strengthen their own imperialistic aims. Are you clear? For example, if three persons are there and two are fighting with each other, what the third person will do? He will become friend with either of them. So the chances for the third person, right? We always are learning that unity is strength. Same thing is applicable here. When there is no unity, we can easily go and destroy them and we can become powerful. Right? Similarly, the nationalistic problems was utilized by European powers to strengthen their imperial aims. Imperial aims in a sense, they wanted to strengthen the monarchical kind of rule. Clear. And this particular fight between the nationalistic people was very severe in a place called Balkans, especially after 1871. Balkans actually it is comprised of different regions of today like Bulgaria, Greece, Macedonia, Romania, Croatia, Bosnia Herzegovina, Montenegro, Albania, Serbia, Slovenia. These words are not from other languages. These were the regions under Balkans. Okay, Balkans, it is comprised of different regions. How India is having different states under it. Likewise, here Balkan region is having different regions under it. And I have given you the key letters to remember it easily. The key letters BGM of RCB is MAS. Okay, so RCB is having BGM and that is MAS. So remember this key letters first. Then automatically the words will come in your mind if you repeatedly say the words again and again. So BGM stands for Bulgaria, Greece, Macedonia. RCB for Romania, Croatia, Bosnia, Herzegovina. And MAS for Montenegro, Albania, Serbia and Slovenia. And the people living in these places were called as Slavs. Clear? Balkan is made up of these many regions and the people living in these regions together was called by the term Slavs. Clear? And the Balkan was under the control of Ottoman Empire for a long period of time. And the people were asking for independence, but Ottoman Empire was not giving independence. At a particular time period, the idea of nationalism was spreading among the Balkan people. They came to know that we want to ask for independence, we need to fight and all. At the same time, there was disintegration in Ottoman Empire. Disintegration means there was a problem within Ottoman Empire itself. There were no unity among them. And Ottoman Empire, they don't want to lose their power easily. So they are trying a lot to strengthen their power by modernization, by taking many reforms and all. But it was little success. Okay, that means it was like a failure. What the people did now? The nationalities, one by one, they started to declare independence by themselves. That means they are making themselves independent from Ottoman Empire. They didn't obey Ottoman Empire and they started to be free. And they are using their history to say that once upon a time we were independent, but suddenly you are coming and ruling us. We want our lost independence again. Clear? That means they are not asking for independence suddenly. They were once upon a time independent, but now Ottoman Empire is coming and ruling. So why are you coming and ruling? We want independence, like that people were asking. Clear. And the liberals in Balkans, what they thought means the struggles are for getting the lost independence and not for getting new independence. Clear, children? So Ottoman Empire was ruling Balkans for a long period of time, and the nationalistic idea is spreading there. Same time, Ottoman Empire is becoming weak. So now each of the nation they started to become independent by themselves, and they are using their history to prove that they were independent once, but now Ottoman Empire is ruling them. So they want independence again. Okay, they wanted to be independent, and they thought the struggle is to get just their lost independence and not a new one. That time period, what happened, each of the regions became jealous of each other, because each and every region they wanted to become independent by themselves. They don't want to make other places independent. They were selfish to get independence by themselves. Clear? Why means if one region is getting independence, they can go and control other places, right? Ottoman Empire is ruling every place. We discussed many places, right? Albania, Romania and all. Suddenly if only Albania defeated Ottoman Empire, they can control the entire Balkan region, right? So this was the mindset for all the Balkan regions. Each and every region they wanted to become free by themselves on the expense of others. They want to defeat other places, they want to capture those territories. Okay, so because of that, each of the Balkan region they became jealous of each other. So this is in one side. The Balkan regions themselves were fighting with each other for power. Meanwhile, European powers they were also fighting for controlling the Balkans. Okay, so that was called as big power rivalry. Rivalry means when two or more people are fighting for the same thing, that is called as rivalry. For example, keeping a dairy milk silk on a table and four of your friends are there. I'm just telling, take the chocolate without mentioning the name. What your four friends will do, they will be fighting for each other, right? So that means I want the chocolate, like that. Every person will be fighting for it. That is called as rivalry. Okay. So here, the European powers they are fighting for four things. Your friends fought for just the dairy milk silk, right? Likewise here, the European powers they are fighting for power in trade, colonies, naval and military. Clear? So each and every European power they wanted to take the powers in these four things. And who were these four powers? Who were your four friends? Russia, Germany, England, Austro-Hungary. Okay, so these four people only were fighting with each other for powers in trade, colonies, naval forces and military. And that is why it is called as rivalry. And each of them, they wanted to capture entire Balkans. Because of that, many conflicts came between them, and finally it resulted in First World War. This was not the only reason for the First World War. There were many other reasons, and this is one of the main reason. Are you clear? So this is what we have discussed today. So in exam, they will be asking you the question, by the last quarter of 19th century, the nationalistic idea became narrow creed. It was not ideal liberal sentiment. So you need to write the explanation. This is a repeated 5-mark question. So listen carefully. First, nationalistic groups they were fighting with each other, and the European powers utilized that chance and they tried to strengthen their own monarchical rule. And this problem was very particular in a place called Balkans. Balkans is comprising of different regions, and the keywords are BGM of RCB is mass and practice with the words by writing and singing. And the people living in these places they were called as Slavs. And the Balkan was under Ottoman Empire for a long period of time, and the idea of nationalism spreaded there, and Ottoman Empire also was having disintegration. Now each and every region they utilized this chance and they started to declare independence by themselves. For that, what they are saying, they are showing their history and telling we were once upon a time independent and now you are coming and controlling us. So this should not happen. We want independence, like that. People were claiming their freedom. And having this in one side, in other side, European powers are fighting with each other to control Balkans. And the four European powers are Russia, Germany, England, and Austro-Hungary. And these places had rivalry to control trade, colonies, military, and navy. And series of wars happened between them. That is, many wars happened between them for controlling Balkans, and finally it resulted in First World War. So you need to take notes on this particular slide. Copy down the question first and copy down exactly the same points. If there is any spelling error, just check it, correct it, and write it. And the question for you today, we know Balkan is comprised of different regions, right? So the people living in those places were called by what name? Just comment the answer below. The inhabitants of Balkans are called as by what name? So mention that particular word. Recap the video to be thorough with this particular topic. Today we have discussed only one topic, very easy topic. Don't forget to take your book and read every day. Whenever a topic is completed, take your book, read it, and underline the keywords for better understanding. This will not be retaught in school, remember that. Happy learning.